Hello. I'm finding myself like more and more to have not much to say to like anyone in my life about, many things, but specifically when it comes to put it broadly, like the way the world is run. Like, and not even because I have disagreements or like we're on different sides of like issues. I guess we are in some ways, but it's not like red versus blue or things like that. It's more and more everything that like people are wanting to talk about. My reaction, if I were to like share it honestly, is like none of what you're talking about matters. Like none of what you're talking about is the real problem. And this nothing I'm saying here is new. Like essentially I am finding it frustrating that so many people are not able to recognize that the problem really is not red versus blue or whatever. Like most people that like the people that control the way the world is run, the way that they advertise it, like that's not the actual problem. It is very much a power havers versus people who don't have power. And so many, I probably most of the people watching this, you only know people that don't have power. Like we're all in this one camp. And so many of the people we're arguing with, them taking our like real like day-to-day time, whether it's in person, whether it's like online, everyone we're commenting and like talking to and arguing with, that's other people on the actual on your team. Like all of this has been said so many times, but it's frustrating that it's hard to get through to people, that the people that are teaching us how to perceive the way the world works, they're all on one team. It's in their benefit to lie, to keep control, to keep the power. To put the other team against each other. And I think for a long time, it was easy to be like, oh, well, that's just like internet talk. That's just like, the internet's not a real place. Like, that's just commenters and like trolls online and like bots. But it's more and more, I'm recognizing it now leaking into like my real life, my personal life. And it's gotten to the point that I have maybe a handful of people that I know anymore that when I talk to them, what they're focused on are the real problems, are like things that are changeable, things that aren't just, oh, I'm so angry, this thing that I have no control over is happening, so let's spend our hour of time talking about the way the world is run, complaining, talking about how other people are bad. Making ourselves feel better about ourselves because we're not the bad people with the bad thoughts. Focusing on the people that are wrong rather than the issues that are wrong. Like getting fully dragged in. Like there's so many times I see people like, I guess what really is gets on my nerves now is when I'll see people making political posts and it's just like some of their arguments are like, this person is ugly. As if that is constructive in any way to bettering the world. And it used to only be experienced like on one side of people doing it, but now I'm seeing it happening all the time. In an argument that I keep hearing more and more is like, if they're gonna fight dirty, we're gonna fight dirty too. We're like, if they're not gonna have respect for us, why should I have respect for them? You have to. You have to be the good people. There needs to be people that are the good people. And it's frustrating that the people in charge, the people actually in charge, are actively fanning those flames. Like, they're actively bringing it into people's attention. They're putting it on the news every day, so it's in your mind all the time that everyone is rude all the time, so you should be rude all the time. And no one, it seems like you talk to them and you try to explain this, and they take it as an attack on them. Or they say, like, they act as if it's okay. When in the past, that never was the case. In the past, there was like decency, rules. Like, I know this is stuff people talk about all the time. There's no decency anymore. But it's not only is there no decency, it's like there's no critical thinking to notice like that the decency was what was holding this all together. Or like it might not have held it all together, but once that's gone, you just increase the like degree to which you're falling. Like you might have been going in the real big drop. And in many ways, I do think that ultimately this does have to happen because things do need to get to a breaking point, whatever that is supposed to be. God willing, it's good, but we deserve what we deserve, unfortunately. It needs to get to that point. But it's disheartening that, like, in order to get to that point, so many people that were like good people, like they have to fall victim for that to happen. Like they have to be the ones who are in pain constantly, that are allowing their pain to decide how they move forward, to control all of their emotions. And that sounds so like holier than thou. But when you can clearly see someone is acting from a place of pain, and you're noticing that more and more, you're noticing that everyone seems to be acting from a place of pain, near everyone. Like I said, out in my life, in my personal life, maybe 5 people that I know aren't acting exclusively out of their own woundedness or their own self-preservation. They're all in survival mode. None of them have the presence to like sit still to make their decision, to engage with the world. And it's all by design. And that's what really upsets me. And you can't tell people. It's like, maybe that's, I guess, what I'm making this for, is because I'm kind of frustrated that I don't know how to explain this. Because all I want to do is to help people. That's the only thing I can want to do now. And now that I really want to help people, like the dark side of that is you notice that like everyone needs to be helped. And I guess part of it is you do have to make peace that some people do need to suffer. Like, maybe not that they need to suffer, but it's not my fault that they're suffering. That, I think, is what's getting to me. Because I don't know if it's hard to accept that. I really, I don't like seeing the people I love in pain. I don't know. I guess in my head, that's all that's going on, is like, I'm trying to justify, like, I need to help them. No, maybe you don't. No, but I need to. But I don't. No, it's not. You don't need to, like, suffer for their suffering. But I love them. I need to do something for them. But you don't know what to do. But I can always be looking. I can always be trying to figure it out. Yeah, you can do that, but not at the expense of your own peace. Okay. Yeah. How can you act rationally when you're acting from a place of irrationality? Exactly what you were just complaining about. Exactly what you were just saying. You're trying to help them when you're at a place of unrest. How are you supposed to do that? I just said. How are you supposed to make the right decision if you're being controlled into unrest? You need to be that rock first. When you're stationary, life grows. A photo taken while you're moving is going to be blurry. You need to stay still to see it. I wasn't actually expecting to get advice from that, but I'm glad I pressed record. Thank you for listening. Peace. I love you.